Hello, Aries. Welcome to August. I'm excited to dive into the energies and see what the divine wants to bring our attention to. So, I have some pre pulled oracles here with simplicity, not a Yeti, and metamorphosis. So, the first thing actually, when I seen this not a Yeti card, was not yet a Yeti, which is strangeness. So, I see a process of becoming here with the simplicity, strangeness, metamorphosis, the not yet a Yeti. I see a lot of playfulness here with these young Yetis. I do see there could be, a lot of play this month, just keeping it simple, spending time perhaps with family or parents even, or children, just really enjoying it, the simplicity of it. But a process of becoming. I see with simplicity just this strong sense of seated, like self-assuredness, inner peace, trust. We also have strength here right on top with the Emperor. And so there's just this sense of calmness, of self-trust, of inner peace. And that's beautiful. So, let's see here. What are your desires this month? What are your goals? What energy are we working with? What's the question? Let's see. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. So we have the Hanged Man, Two of Swords. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, Justice, and the King of Swords. So there's this period of stillness here. There's this period of inaction. I don't feel confusion, but I just feel stillness. I feel inaction. I feel this sense of, like I mentioned, inner peace with the way things are, with what is. It's really a beautiful, it's a beautiful thing to see, especially, with such a fiery energy. It's like a very welcome relief of stillness. And, inaction can be a very good thing. It's not hesitation, it's just inaction. It's just a period of stillness. And it's like you had that Ace of Swords with that new perspective, and you're just sitting with it. So it's beautiful. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles with Justice and King of Swords. So there is, yes, it's like a planted seed, and there's this sense of bringing in justice for yourself, and definitely justice from the divine. But it's not in this sense of karma of, you know, it's what we can bring in for ourselves. So it's just with that self-directed energy is where that justice comes in. And it's very self-assured with the King of Swords, and it's very logical, and it's a very orderly energy. There's a sense of, you know, as opposed to going so fast that your reality and life can't catch up to you. And so there's this constant seeking for what else, or needing to change what is just allowing, you know, choosing a path, making a decision, and then sitting with that, and then allowing the rest of reality to kind of come into formation for you, right? Giving it a chance to actually catch up and materialize. So it's a very it's not rushed, but it's structured, and it's just there's this sense of trust, inner trust with the world, trust with what is, and patience. So that's very nice energy to see with Aries. It's almost as if you've gone around the wheel and now you're at Aries, but with wisdom. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. 755. That could be an angel number for you. Okay, so yeah, there's just this an allowingness to take place, and it's a very welcome energy, I feel. And there's some playfulness in the meantime. I see for some of you maybe artists, photography, painting, writing. See all of that here. And so I see here you not feeling like there's anything significant with yourself anyways. You feel like things are just as they need to be. You're very pleased with and content with the way things are. You're very welcoming to this stillness, this energy, this playful energy. Maybe things have been quite serious for you for some time now. And so, and that's a very grounded energy. It is. It's a very grounded energy that you're in. And it fits you. It fits you very well. Okay, so let's see. What kind of external energies is Aries dealing with this month? the Emperor with Fly Argaric. Okay. I would like to get some clarification on that energy because that could mean different things. But so I do see that there is, I mean, it's your energy, really. So maybe your own energy is being mirrored back to you. Maybe that's something that you realized, and but let's get some clarification on this Emperor, please. It's a very steady energy. Clarify this Emperor, please. Seven of Cups with the black trumpet. So this could be in work. If the Emperor is an external energy, this could be somebody that is going to offer you an opportunity or multiple. You could have multiple opportunities. I'm not getting illusions, although I do see the moon out here, but it is a full moon. It's a full bright moon. It could even be a welcome clarity, you know. What are these Seven of Cups? Ah, wow. Okay. So we have the Knight of Cups, the High Priestess, and Temperance. And there's a cardinal here. So with shiitake, mushrooms, the fairy ring, champignon, and purple lacaria. So yeah, there's an offer here. So for some, I see, well, we have temperance here, so that would indicate there's protection, and I would say that comes in the form of like a sober mind, a clear mind, a clean vessel. So you've taken it upon yourself to ensure that you have a clear, stable mind, body, vessel, and in that way you've brought in, there's some blessings on the way, and not only blessings, but you have protection, and we gain protection from the divine, from our angels, from God all the time, from people that are our supports and things like this. But we can only be given protection as much as we are willing to offer that to ourselves. And so there's something that you've secured here. I see you holding power, and it's not power over anything necessarily, but over your own mind, over your own body. You hold the power. You haven't given it away. You may have been tempted to with the Seven of Cups. There may have been some illusions. There may have been some temptations. But with the High Priestess, Temperance, and the Knight of Cups, I just see I see a wise choice that was made. With the Knight of Cups, it was a very self-loving choice. Okay, so the external energies could have been temptations. There were multiple paths that you were given the option of, and you chose to remain connected with the self, with your higher power, and you went down a path that was in your best interest and for your highest good and for those around you. Okay, so that's not always easy. I see a lot of self-control here, and I see with this High Priestess, with this Temperance, you trusted in self, but you also perhaps asked for help, either from a support or from the divine, from God, from your angels. And I want to read, because we have the cardinal here, I want to read on the significance of that. Huh. Look, more cardinals. Okay. So the cardinal is very significant for you here in this reading. Okay, so with the cardinal, balance, clarity, creativity, family, fatherhood, which is so interesting because that's exactly what I was picking up with this card, was specifically fatherhood or a father figure. Okay. Friend or friendship, intuition, knowledge, seeking knowledge, life, vitality, love, nurture, romance, self-work, the senses, and listening to the inner voice and well-being. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. So cardinals could be specific for you as well. If you have a question, if you're looking for a sign, if you're looking for a confirmation, whatever that is for you, when you see a cardinal, just know that there is a blessing or good news on the way. Okay? All right. So, let's see. The Page of Swords. Okay, so there could be incoming communication. The star. Yeah. Okay. So there could be some kind of incoming communication with the star here. Um, it could be from possibly a father, um, adoption. I'm not sure if that was coming through, something about adoption. Um, so what with the star and the page of swords, um, I'm getting there could be some kind of prayer that's being answered. There could be some kind of communication coming in, but I'm really getting there's been some kind of communication, specifically written. So you could have written something down, maybe in your journal. You could have written somebody a letter, but you'll be receiving correspondence. It'll be good news. Okay, if it was a prayer, your prayers have been heard. Um, they're being answered, and could also be, if you have a wish, a desire, a prayer. Um, if you are looking to communicate with somebody, or um, anything like this would be a good time for any kind of written correspondence. If you are a writer writing a book, um, I see that, if there's been any kind of creative blocks or anything like this, um, that throat chakra, and that, these top three chakras I see, very, very open and free flowing. Um, and as well with the bottom three, all connected to the heart. So I see very balanced system right now, chakra system. Okay, we have the tower coming through. Clarify the tower, please. Queen of Cups. Yeah, and this was with the advice from the higher self. So yeah, I I feel that if you could be, there could be some kind of calm before the storm right now, but if there's some kind of emotional tower going on, just let it happen. Let the water flow. Cry, move the energy, move the energy. Um, I see you as very grounded right now, very grounded. And so anything that's kind of going on externally around you, um, I see you being very grounded in that, not being rocked by it. Um, if there's any kind of, residual energy, just get it out. Exercise, creativity, art, writing, swimming. I'm getting water could be very, very healing for you right now. Really, like, to cool down and refresh that fire energy. Can I get more on this Queen of Cups? There could be there could be um, a Queen of Cups, so like a mother figure, bigger sister, grandmother, and figure that could be actually an amazing support for you right now. I do see. Perhaps they've been helping you through this tower moment, whatever this was. Um, because we have the star here. There could even be some kind of written communication with with this motherly figure as well. Okay. Can I just get more on the Tower and the Queen of Cups, please? The Five of Cups. Ink stain bloody. Okay, more with the ink stain. Okay. So with the Queen of Cups and the Five of Cups, I see you really like you're healing maybe some kind of regret, some kind of sadness or grief. And I really see that writing, because it's like the ink stain. There's a lot about writing here. So writing it out, painting it out, anything like this would be extremely, extremely beneficial. Yeah, grounding. Grounding and water, okay? Writing, water, any kind of grounding techniques. Okay, Six of Wands, the World, and Ace of Swords. Yeah, like once you are able to write this out, draw it out, paint it out, you know, just move that energy. You have Six of Wands with the World and the Ace of Swords. So there's extreme clarity coming in, and um, and a victory, and an ending to some kind of, it's like I'm getting like a new coping skill you're developing, and it's quite literally life-changing. So I'm not sure. That's well, I am sure that's what I'm getting, but it's a lot about really moving through that energy this month, because you know, I think you've found a way to really ground yourself. You're in a very good energy right now. You're not making any impulsive decisions. You're not, you know, engaging in any really impulsive, toxic, you know, or any kind of activities that are really a disservice to yourself. I see you really grounding in a very mature energy, and and so now once any kind of emotions start coming through, you know, this emotional tower, it's, you know, coupling that with really with water, okay, cleansing, you know, being around physical bodies of water, keeping really hydrated, allowing yourself to feel through the emotion, really crying it out, writing it out, painting it out. Like it's actually going to help like physically move and clear this energy so that it's processed. But it's like you'll be left with like um you'll be left with like a clear Ace of Swords, a clear mind, clarity, and a victory. So yeah, so that's what I have for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, um, please give a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.